Hello, third graders. It's award time again. I'd like to give out for 3A these awards. I will start with Caleb Berry. Caleb made the third 9 weeks principals list. He made principals list for the all year. He was my top student for the third 9 weeks. He received the award for perfect attendance. His character award is honesty. His academic award is excellence in all subjects. Coach Daddy also gave him a PE award. For Garrett Bogle, he received principals list third 9 weeks, principals list all year long. His character award is respect. His academic award is excellence in history. For Lucas Brown, he was on principals list third 9 weeks, principals list for the end of the year. He was my top academic boy with 94.750. His character award is respect. His academic award was excellence in all subjects. For Annabelle Carter, she was principals list in the third 9 weeks, principals list for all year. Her character award is for faith. Her academic award is excellence in Bible. For Lena Daniels, she was on pastor's list the third 9 weeks. She was pastor's list all year long. She was my top academic girl with a 95.875. Her character award is joyful. Her academic award is excellence in all subjects. And she received an art award from Mrs. Reed. Samuel de los Santos was on the AB honor roll for the third 9 weeks, an AB honor roll for all year. Character award is loyalty, and his academic award is excellence in spelling. For Ben Estes, his character award is faith. His academic award is excellence in Bible. For Landon Fulkerson, he was on principals list for the third 9 weeks, principals list for all year. His character award is for respect. His academic award is excellence in spelling. For Gabby Gomez, hi Gabby girl. Your character award is for perseverance. I've seen you struggle time and time again, but you never gave up. Your academic award is excellence in language. You also received a PE award from Coach Dowdy. For Bodie Loya, his character award is responsibility. His academic award is most improved in math. I've seen you come from struggling in math to being very, very well, very capable of doing a problem in 2-digit division. For Rachel Mcmann, she is principals list for the third 9 weeks, principals list for all year. Her character award is faith. Her academic award is excellence in language. For Colin Myers, he has a perfect attendance award. He received an excellence in keyboarding from Mrs. B, a Spanish award. His character award is cooperation. His academic award is excellence in language, And he also received an art award from Mrs. Reed. For Chevelle Salazar, her character award is courage. Her academic award is excellence in language. For Brendan Seals, he was the third 9 weeks principals list and principals list for all year. His character award is generosity. His academic award is excellence in Bible. For Victoria Skeen, she received an excellence in keyboarding from Mrs. B. Her character award is forgiveness. Her academic award is most improved in math. I noticed, Victoria, that you've quit counting on your fingers and are able to pull your facts out of your head now. That is a great step forward. Thank you for working so hard. For Amariah Wigley, she had the principals list for the third 9 weeks, principals list for the end of the year. She was my top student for the fourth 9 weeks. She received a Spanish award from Ms. Sosa. Her character award was friendship, and her academic award is excellence in spelling. My silver box award, which fits these words precisely. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in settings of silver, goes to Lena Daniels.
Okay, well, good morning, third graders. I'm probably not going to do as well of a job as Mrs. Bush is holding up your award. This is for principals, so it's a little medallion. So if you got principals list, you're going to get a medallion. AB honor roll, you're going to get this little pin. And if you're pastors, you're going to be getting one of these awards. So I'm just not as skilled as Mrs. Bush to do that. So this morning, I just want to say, parents, thank you. This has been a wonderful year. You guys are amazing. Since I know first and second grade teachers have just really commented about this group and what an outstanding group you guys are, and that very godly. A lot of kids, I can tell their parents are really sowing the word of God into them. And so that's such a blessing to see in these students. So I want to thank you, parents, so much for this year, and then also for the at-home learning. You guys have done an amazing job. You've been very supportive, very loving, very encouraging, and understanding with us. So thank you. We should be giving you guys awards too, so thanks a lot. Okay, Mr. Breedike, Kaden Reed. He received honors roll for the third 9 weeks and pastor's honor roll for the end of the year. So Kaden, if you were here, I would be giving you one of these. His character is friendship. Kaden is a good friend to everybody. He always lights up the room when he comes in. He just has a big smile on his face, and he's just friendly to everybody, always willing to help others. So thank you, Kaden. And he received the Outstanding Achievement Award in all subjects. Kaden just did a great job in every subject that he did. And he also received an art award from Mrs. Reed. Okay. Mr. Brown smiles here. He's got such another kiddo with such a great smile that just really lights up our room. So, and also happy birthday, Drake. I missed your birthday, so happy birthday. I love you. I hope you had a blessed day. I'm sure you did. Your birthday was on May the 13th. Sorry that I forgot to mention that, but I love you. Hope you had a good day. You received the principals list for the third 9 weeks and also for the end of the year, so you would be getting one of these. You received the Spanish award from Mrs. Sosa, and you were my top student of the third 9 weeks. You received outstanding achievement in all subjects, and your character was respect. You're always very respectful to me, to Mrs. Bush, to adults, and to others, so that was your character award. All right, Jaden. Jaden, you received the pastor's list for the third 9 weeks because of your grades, and the end of the year you received the principal's list. So you'll be receiving one of these awards here. You received excellence in math. Your character was for courage. You came in as a new student kind of mid-year, and so you were being very brave, really trying to make some friends, and so very funny, and just being kind. I saw some really good behaviors that you did that were very kind to others, and so we gave you the character award of courage. Hey, Miss Becca. Miss Becca, I gave you an excellence in language. You just did an outstanding job. You were every time we did our tests, I was just very blown away by how well you remembered everything. And I know that you also worked very, very hard. You're one of my hardest working students in my classroom. And so I was always so impressed with you of how well you did on the test, because you always had to memorize and remember something. So your award that I gave you was excellence in language. And your character award was for perseverance. And again, we know that you had to work extra hard, but you always had a smile on your face. And so we felt like we wanted to give you that award of perseverance. And also you received an excellence in keyboarding from Miss B. Okay, Miss DeGroot, Miss Reese. You received an excellent in history. I know that you love history. You did very well. And so that was an award that you got, was excellence in history. Your character award is for gentleness. You always came in with a gentle spirit, always giving hugs, always sharing things, very kind. You received an excellence in keyboarding, and you also received an art award. Okay. Becker Dodson, you received principals list for the third 9 weeks. And for the end of the year, you also receive principals list. So you'll be getting one of these little medallions. You received excellence in spelling. So you did such a great job in spelling. And your character was loyalty. We always saw that you were good friends to others and always concerned about others if somebody had been hurt or had their feelings hurt. You were just very loyal and kind and always stood up for others. Holden Harper. You received the principals list for the third 9 weeks and also for the end of the year. So you'll be receiving one of these medallions here. I gave you the Excellence in Language Award because your sentences are outstanding. It took you a little longer to think, and I finally figured out that you were really thinking. You weren't just daydreaming, but you were really coming up with some wonderful, marvelous ideas. And so excellence in language. Perfect attendance. So Holden, you never wanted to miss seeing me every day, so you came to school. So I had several this year that just loved me so much they didn't miss any school. Perfect attendance. Character award, consideration, always considering others, Holden. So I have a sweet spirit. And you also received excellence in keyboarding. Miss Liv, excellence in history. We know that you really loved history and you did very well, and so it was something that you enjoyed doing. So we gave you the Excellence in History Award. You also received an Excellence in Keyboarding for Miss B. And your character award was for gentleness as well. You were always very quiet, very kind, very gentle, asking if your classmate needed help. And so we gave you that award of gentleness. Bodie Kennard, principals list for the third 9 weeks and end of the year principals list. So you will also be receiving one of these in your envelope. We gave you excellence in spelling. Bodie, even though you didn't study very much, you were still able to pull off those 99 and hundreds. So I'm very proud of you. But next year you're going to have to study. So just know that. But I am very proud of you. You were just really just an excellent natural speller. Your character award was friendship. Always a friend to others. I remember Miss Meg had her backpack so full and it was so heavy that I would turn around and see you carrying your backpack and Meg's backpack. So you were always such a good friend, Bodie. So that was your character award for friendship. Okay, Miss Blaze. You received their principals list for the third 9 weeks and principals list for the end of the year. So you will also be receiving one of these medallions. And we gave you the Excellence in Spelling Award. And your character was generosity. You were always kind, always letting people borrow pencils, erasers, or if they needed help, you were always right there to lend a hand. So we gave you generosity. Okay, Angel. Angel, for the third 9 weeks, you also received principals list, and you received principals list for the end of the year. So you're going to be able to take this with you to Texas and show your family down there that how well you did in school. Okay, so that's awesome. And we gave you the excellence in science, and we also gave you the character award for compassion. I remember distinctly when we switched classes from Mrs. Bush to my class, and you had mentioned something that someone wasn't here today, and I said, no, they were sick. And you said, well, we're going to pray for her. So I just thought that you're always thinking about godly things, always wanting to pray for people. And so you just have really a spirit of compassion. And so I just love you, Angel. I know that you're going to have a wonderful time there in Texas, and God will follow you and be with you. Miss McKenna, you received principals list for the third 9 weeks, and also the principals list for the end of the year. So you're also going to be receiving one of these medallions. Excellence in all subjects. So everything you did, McKenna, you worked hard and you did your best and you did very well. So congratulations. Character award is also compassion. You were another one that was always concerned about others, always wanted to pray for others. And so we gave you the character award of compassion. You also had a perfect attendance. You were another one that always wanted to see me every day and didn't miss any school. And you also received a Spanish award from Mrs. Sosa. Crosslyn Matthews, you received the A and B honor roll for the third 9 weeks, and you received the award for most improved in math. So I know Mrs. Bush saw great jumps and in math that you did, and so we're very proud of you because we know how hard you were working, and so thank you, Crosslyn. Your character award is for joyfulness. You always came into the room with a smile on your face, just happy and just joyful. So that was your character award. McLean Maupin, pastor's list for the third 9 weeks and pastor's list for end of the year. So you will be receiving one of these awards. You were my top academic boy with your GPA of a 98.75. You received the excellence in all subjects. And your character award, McLean, was for justice. You always came to me or teachers if someone had been treated wrongly or someone had said something that was unkind, or if someone was hurting. You just wanted to make sure that they were okay or that someone who had been hurt was okay. So we gave you the Justice Award. Gaston Munson, another sweetheart, full of compassion for others and always kind. I remember he would always compliment the little girls on either their hat or their scarf, or he would tell them he loves pink. He wasn't afraid to like pink. So Gaston, you were just such a sweet boy. And so your character is for compassion. We gave you the Excellence in Science Award because you really loved it and you did very well. And Coach gave you a PE award. I know that you're very fast. I've seen you run very fast, and so he gave you an award for your behavior, conduct, and your abilities. Okay, Miss Bell. Principals list for the third 9 weeks and principals list for the end of the year. So you're going to be receiving one of these in your envelope. And also you received excellence in all subjects. You were one of those who worked hard, tried hard, and so in everything that you did very well. You also were another one that didn't like to miss school, so I got to see you every day for so you got a perfect attendance award. You also got a PE award from Coach, and you were my top student of the third 9 weeks. And your character award was for generosity. You were always kind, always sharing, and so your character award was for generosity. And Miss Meg, pastor's list for the third 9 weeks and pastor's list for the end of the year. So you'll be receiving one of these awards. You were my top academic girl with a GPA of 98%. You received the Excellence Award in all subjects, and your character award was for discernment. You always knew when someone was not happy or sad, afraid, worried, whatever it was, you were always, I felt like you knew something wasn't right. And so you would always come to us and ask us to pray for them or to talk to them. And so God, you just have a really sweet spirit, a godly spirit, and we love you. And so I know now I'm going to announce my silver box. So please know that this is probably the hardest thing that I have to do. Every year I start at the beginning of the year, start looking and watching and seeing who is going to be my silver box. And so guys, there were so many of you, I just really had to pray about it and think. And so I felt like this year that the Lord wanted me to give it to Becca Collier. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in settings of silver. Proverbs 25:11. Becca, you are smart, you are bright, and never forget that. Okay, and you're special. And so I hope every time that you see this, you remember what a blessing you are, and that God has given you great abilities to go forward, and you are going to do great things for God. I love you. I love all of you. Thank you.